The search and rescue helicopter operation at Portland in Dorset has had a reprieve of sorts. The Coast Guard helicopter is still leaving next year, but the base will remain open. The local MP admits it's a compromise, but some campaigners say they've been sold down the river. Our reporter Chrissy Sturt's live in Portland for us tonight. What's the detail on this new development, Chrissy?
Well, Tony, a Hampshire-based company called Heli has come forward saying they want to buy this site and they're confident they can make it commercially viable. So what do we know about them? Well, they already have a foothold here, supplying the pilots who fly the Coast Guard helicopter. Their vision is to use this base as a training centre, teaching mainly naval teams from other countries how to best carry out search and rescue operations from the air. Now, they'll need a highly trained staff and they're looking to keep those specialist jobs.
Well, what it means is we're able now to firm up on some contracts that we're in the process of negotiating, and if we're successful in concluding those, then they'll be based at Portland, with the obvious need to maintain the personnel that are there and to safeguard many of the jobs.
So, Chrissy, the jobs stay, but the Coast Guard move on.
That's right, Tony. Those red and white helicopters, which are such a feature of the landscape here, will soon be moving on. And that's because the government is carrying through with its plan to relocate the Coast Guard to Lyon-Solent further up the coast. If there's a big incident here, they'll have to fly across. But the new company, Heli Operations, says it will open up to let the Coast Guard refuel. And all in all, the local MP is pleased with this outcome.
This is great news because the skills will be retained on the island, both flying and technical, and search and rescue that come from further west and east will be able to refuel there, meaning more time in our search area. It's a compromise, but it's the best I could do.
Now, these changes have been hugely controversial and many people remain unhappy.
Our waters are notorious around here. Our search and rescue helicopter can get off its base in 8 minutes. We are going to be stymied now because the nearest helicopter will be Lyon-Solent, which will be an average 47 minutes away if there is an accident or a disaster. And as you can see by today, this is one sort of day when anything can happen.
Now, important to say, the government has strongly countered those claims. They say the latest helicopters could reach here within 15 minutes. If necessary, they could deploy up to 5 helicopters. And they're stressing that their shake-up will, in general, make the South Coast a safer place.
Chrissy Sturt in Portland tonight. Thanks very much.